Hey, what's up, everybody? I was just talking to Twitch a little bit, just showing, a little bit behind the scenes before we get started. So everything was ready, and I know I went to a little bit on a rant about tonight's game, which is just so ridiculous, and I'm so disappointed. It's so bad. I'm not wearing a flash hat tonight because they lost, their last two games. Like I'm not even wearing the flash hat, and it's some sort of miracle from seems like right now they managed to, keep the second seed. I don't know. That they had two like home games in the first round. Well, first round, second round, they got a home advantage if they keep the second seed. Um, if they possibly make it to the NBA Finals or make it up to the Eastern Conference Finals, that will be something. But it just shows like if they don't pass the Eastern Conference Finals, then something went wrong. It's not all on Doc Rivers either. Like you can just tell players to do certain things and they stick to the old ways that they've been learning from the past regime, not Adrian Griffin but Coach Bud, and half of these players wasn't with the Bucks last year that's stuck in that system, like shoot threes. Like there are certain people that should be shooting threes, and then there's certain people that when you miss like two or three, calm down and do something else. And it just seems like some of the players didn't learn that. Um, and plus, like I was in the just but let me take my that do rag off. I was on the Bucks podcast. I had to say my piece, and the host was like just looking at me, just like knew I was disappointed. Well, yeah, I was really disappointed. And I was showing through the while I was showing some of the people the Bucks game, chatting with them on TikTok. Yeah, it looked like okay, we were about to win. Then suddenly, Memphis take you in the paint. I'm sorry, but they really had to do something with Brook Lopez. Or my thing is trading him for like a quick center, or at least have trade him just for some pieces and for a draft pick, and try to get a center. Like the center ain't gotta be quick, but it gotta be at least a defensive center. Like I'm expecting this like center like score in the paint and actually, at least try to like do something. No, it's so bad. I wouldn't mind taking Ben Simmons, and he sucks the last couple of seasons. Put Ben Simmons in the center position, and like at least they will run and gun, and at least he will defend. Like maybe putting him back in his old ways or something. But yeah, this is just really ridiculous. It really is. Don't make no all three of the collection.
City, oh no, Asylum, City, and Origin.
Oh, okay. Cool. He was just showing me like the Batman games that they got like because he got one of the Batman games of them three, and I got the other, which I cannot finish because like certain parts of that board I'm in is too hard. He got it for PS3, and I got mine for the Xbox One.
I still trying to figure out where my Arkham Asylum went to. I swear to God, I own that game, but it's like, where the hell is it now?
But yeah, this is really insane. Like I like the home record for the Bucks on 29-8. I don't know why they always had 29-9 because them playing in the in-season tournament is not a home game. It really wasn't. So I really don't even count that. But yeah, they really got to do something. Like Doc really got to fix something. Tell them, calm down on the threes and try to take it in and stop playing like they scared to take it in, except for Giannis and well, I'll say a little bit of Giannis. Because I know he takes it in and end up missing some of the shots that is just like right there and that he shouldn't be missing. Damian Lillard tried to take it in, but he never gets no calls. And well, although I am upset with Brooke, but there's some calls against him that they didn't call, that he was hacked. He was like getting fouled. They didn't call anything. It's just really ridiculous. It really is. Ooh. I just hope they're the next 6 games, at least they'll at least win 4 of them. At least end up getting, like 50 wins. So that's what I'm really hoping. But yeah, something's got to change, especially if they play like this in the playoffs. I don't even think this time it's the coach. I think the problem is like they stuck on some of the old offense that Coach Bud was doing last year, and it's not working. They got to change something. Like, I'm glad, Giannis is like passing and stuff, and like everybody else just got to do the same too. Like the other teammates, like unbelievable. And having freaking Pat Connaughton at the point guard, I don't get it. They play Ty Washington, but they ain't playing him enough. Just so ridiculous. They decided to play, Andre Jackson Jr. like in the second half. Kind of a little bit too little, too late on that. It's just ridiculous. Let's just get to these quarter status. Memphis was up in the first quarter, 26 to Milwaukee's 22. Yeah, that's the lowest that the Bucks has scored. And Memphis is tied for the lowest that they scored because they scored less in first and the third quarter. We'll get to that in a second. Second quarter, they both tied with 27 points apiece. So it's like the no, that's not the lowest. Then we get to the third quarter, which Milwaukee did have a little bit of an edge, 29 to 26. Like I said, Memphis is tied for the low scoring on that one with 26 on the third and first quarter. And this was Milwaukee's highest quarter scoring.
Take that back. It's not Arc of Origin. It's the one you already got.
Oh, okay. Okay, I was
Asylum, Arkham City, and Arkham Knight.
Oh, okay. I was off on that. Okay. Now the fourth quarter was really, Memphis, kicked the tail off of the Bucks behind. I was trying to be keeping it clean, but but anyways, yeah, 32 to 23. And it was those freaking threes that they keep on trying to attempt and just chuck.
They just don't seem to get that they're going to win with twos.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because for all the threes that they missed, could have been an easy 2-4, which would have won them the game.
Like, do some mid-range shots and stuff like that. I know Chris Middleton was out, so I'm still not going to use that as an excuse. And
not an excuse.
Damian Lillard was out. That's still not an excuse. Exactly. Well, yeah, that fourth quarter really, killed us. And normally we're good at the fourth quarter, but just been lately, we were not that good. And let's get to the let's see, team status. We're gonna start with Memphis first. 46 or 91 with 50.5%. You might as well say that's 51% from the field. Against teams with 3-point shooting, they're not, they're not shooting that good against us. So it's not the 3-point shooting that other teams are shooting, because they're not making it. 7 of 23 with 30.4% from three from the Memphis. You can't get more defensive better than that. 12 of 27, 12 of 17 with 70.6% from the free throw. 13 offensive rebounds. Total of 54 rebounds. 25 assists, 5 steals, 8 blocks, and 8 turnovers. And yeah, this is disappointing right here too. So with the Bucks, they would, normally they would have them average of like 3 turnovers. Brook Lopez got 5. And half of that, I'm not going to blame on him because, he got fouled and they just don't call it. So I'm not going to blame him on that with the turnovers. But otherwise, the turnovers are like, the average with Giannis with his 3 turnovers and Pat Connaughton with 2. That's kind of normal. So let's get to the team status for the Bucks. 38 of 95 with 40% from the field. At one point, they were like 65% from 3, but they just start missing. 18 of 44 with 41% from 3. 7 to 12 with 58.3% from the free throw. Not many attempts, or not many of them, attacking the basket. This is ridiculous. 13 offensive rebounds with a total of 44 rebounds, 26 assists, 5 steals, 10 blocks, and 11 turnovers. So, man, not too bad on turnovers still. They could have done better. Let's go to the player stats. We'll start with Memphis first. Jaren Jackson Jr. Let me see if I got it. Yeah, Jaren Jackson Jr. I think he had the game high. He had 35 points, 1 block, 3 steals, 4 assists, only 3 rebounds. That's crazy. 5 of 6 from the free throw, 2 of 7 from 3, and them 2 was like the clutch shots. So it's like he was, wasn't making any threes before he made the 2 important ones. 14 of 26 from the field. GG Jackson, he had 15 points, 1 assist, 12 rebounds, so double for him. 101 from the free throw, 2 6 from 3, and 6 of 12 from the field. Let's see, Jerry Jensen, only 7 points, 2 blocks, 4 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 1 of 2 from 3, and 3 of 7 from the field. Yeah, the other guys in the starting lineup didn't get it going, but look at their bench. With a 9-man rotation, they still did better. They probably did much better than our bench. I'll look at it in a second, but Brandon Clark, he had 14 points, 2 blocks, 3 assists, 7 rebounds with 2 offensive rebounds, 0-2 from the free throw, 0-1 from 3, but 7 to 10 from the field. I think, Lamar Stevens with 9 points, 1 block, 1 assist, 9 rebounds with 5 offensive rebounds, just 1-1 from 3 and 4-10 from the field. Let's see, Jake Navravia, I think I said it right, so apologize if I didn't. 9 points, 1 block, 2 steals, 2 assists, 2 rebounds, 4 of 4 from the free throw, 1 of 3 from 3, and 2 of 5 from the field. Jordan Goodwin with 13 points, 7 assists, 12 rebounds, so double for him and could be close to a triple-double. 4 offensive rebounds, 1 of 2 from the free throw, 0-2 from 3, and 6 of 10 from the field. Yeah, it's just like nobody wasn't shooting good from 3, but it was just they were just making them at the right time. That's basically what it was. Like any other time they probably would miss, but yeah, they were just making them. Yeah, our bench wasn't really that good. And like I said, with Andre Jackson Jr. and Ty Washington, they didn't play them enough. But yeah, Pat Connaughton with like a lot of minutes that just make no sense. So let's get to Giannis Antetokounmpo. They really was trapping him in the paint and wasn't getting any looks. So they really did trap him in the paint. 21 points, only 3 turnovers, 5 blocks, 1 assist. One steal. I'm sorry, 8 assists, 7 rebounds. So he was very close to a triple double himself. And I'm glad that he is passing. But I know sometimes when he passed at the time, like in the second half, they can't make the shot. Just ridiculous. 1 offensive rebound, 1 to 3 from the free throw. Then he wasn't getting in calls either. 0 4 from the three, and 10 of 23 from the field. Sad. Out of everybody, although I didn't like how his defense was, it was not really that good. Brook Lopez had the team high of 25 points, 5 turnovers, which half of it I'm not going to blame on him. 1 assist, 10 rebounds, so he has a double double. 5 offensive rebounds, 2 of 3 from the free throw. Oh, he actually didn't do that bad at 3-point shooting. Yeah, 5 of 7 from three, and 9 of 14 from the field. So he didn't do too bad. It's just like certain points he was getting fouled and they didn't call it. But at least he was doing a little bit more in the paint than he should. But his defense is like so questionable. I'm just so disappointed. Malik Beasley, 10 points, 2 assists, 3 rebounds, 101 from three. It would have been okay, but he's 3 of 7 from three, but 3 of 10 from the field. That's horrible. Got to do better. Bobby Portis led the bench with 19 points, 2 blocks, 1 steal, 3 assists, 7 rebounds with 1 offensive rebounds, 3 of 5 from three, and 8 of 16 from the field. I think was he like the only two that were had a decent field goal percentage. Him and Brooke. AJ Green with 9 points. At least he had more minutes than usual, so that's good. Maybe build up more of his confidence in like coming up games and next season as well. He had 1 block, 1 steal, 2 assists, 4 rebounds with 1 offensive rebound, 0-1 from the free throw, which was very crucial. 3 of 6 from three, and 3 of 7 from the field. Like I said, I'm proud about his minutes, and I'm glad he got it. So that's good. Once again, Bucks lost at home to Memphis, 111 to 101. Memphis win the season series, 2-0. And I can see the recap of the February 15th game they play. Grizzlies won by 3. That was kind of shocking at that, and they didn't have John Morant. Just insane. And Grizzlies, of course, they won again, 111 to 101. Their next game, they would go against the Toronto Raptors, and that would be this Friday. Back at home, yeah, they just really, really gotta finish strong. They really do. And yeah, most likely it looks like Cleveland is about to lose, so we might be still have a game and a half against Cleveland for the second seed. They really got to lock it up. Right now, Milwaukee's still leading the Central Division by a game right now. Probably will be a game and a half or 2. Who knows? Let's go to the full standings while we doing that. Thank our sponsors, Art from the Heart. If you're interested in like fan art drawings, you can check them out. Could be from a comic book, anime, or from a cartoon. Go holler at them and look for them, Art from the Heart, on Facebook. Moving dudes, if you're in Wisconsin or Florida, they will help you out. If you're moving within the state, Yeah, because they got locations in Wisconsin and Florida. But anyways, give them a call 414-807-4299 and tell them Artrell sent you. They'll give you a discount. So let's go to the full standings, which right now I'm not happy. But it's like by hook or by crook, like they still got the second seed. And hopefully, they keep it that way. But yeah, like most of the season, they have been stuck in that second seed. There was no way they end up getting like the first seed or anything like that. So yeah, that's a little bit difficult. Um yeah, and Boston win today. They got their 60th win. Maybe on the pace of no. Oh wow. We will talk about the East in a minute, but let me look at what that star means. Oh, clinched the best league record. Oh, okay. That's cool. They clinched the best league record. So congratulations to them. We'll see how they do in the playoffs. Um, Most likely the East is in the way is really nearly set. Um, we'll talk about Boston. Of course, they got the best league in the NBA. They won their last three. Milwaukee Bucks are in second. They lost their last two. Cleveland, of course, they won their last game, but right now it's not looking good for them. They might lose this game to Phoenix. Orlando Magic won their last three. They're in fourth, and possibility they could pass Cleveland up. I don't know the next time Orlando plays, but Cleveland lose again, and if they an Orlando Magic win, I can see Orlando taking that third spot. Um, New York Knicks, yeah, they're in fifth, lost their last three. Oh wow, what a switch! Um, Indiana Pacers, they lost their last game tonight, or they lost tonight. I mean, it was against Brooklyn of all teams. So that's shocking. Let's say we'll get to them in a minute. Philadelphia 76ers, they are the eighth seed and they won their last two. Cleveland won when Joel Embiid came back yesterday's game. Um, Regardless of what happened with Chicago and Atlanta, they're all tied. Chicago losing their last game and Atlanta winning their last two. Although their record is tied, they're both are officially in the play-in tournament, regardless of what happens. So they're automatically going to be in the play-in tournament. And looking at the rest like Brooklyn, Toronto, Charlotte, Washington, and Detroit, they all eliminated. So the East is somewhat set. Like the first, ninth, and 10th are set, but we still got more games left to see where this goes. And Bucks really, really need to keep it in high gear. At least win these games. They really need to. Okay. Like the first three, teams in the West is kind of set. Well, not like in the like when they're gonna be well, regardless, they're gonna be like in the top three. It just depends where they are. Minnesota, right now they're in first. Although they're tied with Denver with the same record, but Minnesota got the I think they got the winning advantage against Denver. Minnesota won their last two. Denver in second. They won their last two. Oklahoma City Thunder, they lost their last two, including the loss against Boston. Ooh, excuse me. LA Clippers lost their last game. They're in fourth. Dallas Mavericks, they're in fifth. They lost their last game. New Orleans Pelicans, oh yeah, I thought they was winning, but they end up losing. They lost their last three. Sacramento Kings and Phoenix are tied. Where that might change, so Phoenix may end up moving to the 7th seed. But right now, Sacramento won their last two, and Phoenix, from what it looks like, they about to win their game, so they're probably going to win their last two games. So it may change. Of course, the Lakers won their last three; they're ninth, and Golden State Warriors are in 10th, winning their last five. Houston lost their last two, and they're still in it. Just depending on the downfall of the Warriors. And Houston Rockets was won their last 10 games before they lost their last two. So yeah, they really want to get in. But if they end with a good record and don't make it to a play-in or playoffs, that still was a good year for them. Had a good start, rough in the middle, and looks like almost the end of the season they're doing pretty good. Utah, Memphis, Portland, and San Antonio are eliminated from playoff contention. So the first three on the top is like kind of set, but it's not. Yep, Sun did beat them. So that's going to change. Yeah. Let me see if I refresh it and see if they actually change it. Let's just see. No, yeah, Cleveland, yeah, they're now yeah, the game and a half behind the Bucks now. And of course Orlando is like 2 games behind the Bucks. Knicks 2.5. Miami, shockingly, they made it they have the 6th seed. Maybe they can keep it that way. But I wouldn't mind facing them either way. But we'll just see how it goes. We end up facing them in the first round, cool. Or if not, face a different team. Indiana, I would like to run that back and get revenge from how they treated us in this season. Even Philadelphia, I'm welcome to, and I don't think they're ready because I think they need to reset themselves next season only because of the injury of Joe Embiid. Most of the games, who knows where they could have been on this. But yeah. Yep. Phoenix. Yeah. Phoenix moved up to 6. New Orleans went down to 7. And Sacramento Kings went to 8th. Kind of tied with wins with Lakers, but different in wins. So I think Kings got more games to play than Lakers. I think that's just the way we see it. But yeah, you guys, thank you for watching on Twitch. Please spread the word, have people follow us if they like the content we deliver with wrestling and Milwaukee Bucks content as well. So please share and keep on watching us and check out our recap of our past episodes within the week. So check them out. Everybody that's listening on the podcast, you can find us. Look for Wrestling Fans Speak Out on Spotify, Stitcher, Apple, and wherever you get your podcast from. And please, follow us on here and before our past content as well. After you guys on YouTube, thank you for watching. Please share the channel. Try to get more subscribers in there. And please subscribe. Try and get to 500 by the end of June. So hopefully we can get there. Maybe we'll get like a lot of things before my birthday. So maybe we get the maybe 400. So I can hope and pray. We'll see. Please and like the video. Please It'll help the channel. Give it a like and check out our past content too. So halfway to 2,000 videos. Some of them they had to cut because of copyrights and crap like that. But anyways, what more can you do? Thank you guys for listening and thank you guys for watching. Until the next podcast, until the next video, if something comes up on YouTube, we will post it on YouTube, or something, a story like something really important comes up for like the podcast and stuff, or something to talk about. We'll probably use like WFSO After Dark for it. So stay tuned for that. But until then, you guys have a good night and good day whenever you're watching this. Yeah, this one's going to take a little bit longer. So let's end this and see ya. I mean, they're looking at these videos of post game and see what some of the players got to say. Because, yeah, with this loss, this is still ridiculous. It really is. Like, I'm lost for words about this game. And just hopefully they don't make it worse on Friday when they play against Toronto.
Come on then.
I don't know. I might end up crying.
Why are you gonna cry?
Because they shouldn't be losing this bad.
Don't even cry about it. Move on from it.